everybody, it's your boy Michael Jones from Rayden Chronicles. This is just I'm a video content creator, video production guy, videographer, whatever they call us these days. Just trying to make it work. It's my vlog, my diary, you know, whatever. Some of you guys may think on that. I don't know. It's the best thing I can think to describe it. I just get up here and talk about whatever I'm feeling for like 15 minutes or so. I don't know what that might be. Usually it's around some kind of struggle that I'm having. And I got some things I got to update on, some good things that worked out in my life. I'll tell you about that. And some worries I got, and some, things I got to improve on. But number one, business is picking up. I've started marketing a little harder. I've gotten comfortable, right? Kind of laid back because I had work. But what happens when you're working and you have work, and then all of a sudden those clients are not coming? Those clients maybe they don't really drop you, but they just drop that kind of work, and then you haven't been marketing. Well, I can tell you what happens. You get screwed. So you got to come up with another plan. And like I tell you guys a lot, you got to be uncomfortable. Well, you don't have to be uncomfortable. That's not a necessity to change. But a lot of times, that uncomfortableness will make you change a little bit. So I've been in some uncomfortableness lately, and it's kind of pushed me to do some things. Look at this, man! I gotta get my phone light. I'm trying to keep that sun glaze all coming in. It's like I'm getting raised from heaven. But just map home. But yeah. So I just went over to Kinston, Carolina Ice, and we've been shooting since like 9 o'clock this morning. Been shooting a lot of stuff. Shooting ice, chili water. Gonna take some chili water up to Dixie Deer Classic this weekend, where I'm going to be shooting with National Land Realty. Also, we're going to be doing some more content creation for Carolina Ice. Carolina Ice and their owner seems to have it figured out. He knows what he wants to do. He's got a clear path, clear direction, clear goal in mind, which is great. So we're gonna really push for that and go hard and working with those guys. Kind of like finally somebody gets it. So, but that has to do with me too, because I'm supposed to be pushing that out front. I'm supposed to be pushing that from my standpoint, from my business perspective toward in the world. I got to put out there that I do video. I got to do the same thing that all you guys need. I need the same thing too. It's just tough for me because I'm the videographer, so it's tough for me to remember the video. It's tough for me to do work and film myself at the same time. It's a little off. So, but these guys got a big trade show coming up, so I think they leave Tuesday, so I got less than a week to put all this together. They have a new can line, so they got some new cans, some new branding kind of going on. Not really new branding, but just a new style, new layout, new design. Can looks much better, simple, direct. Sometimes you, like musicians, they come in and play, too much. You're like, I just need you in the pocket and on the beat, that's all. I just, pick one or the other. Sometimes creators and creative people do that too. We'll see stuff and they're like, we'll make something to death, put logos all over it and text, and then like before we know it, we're like, man, that whole label is full of stuff and the message still ain't clear. So he did a good job on that. I want to get some people. I still got to sell some people on my packaging. I'd love to get like a couple of monthly clients just to grab hold of the hourly rate that I got with my packages and just go, instead of the one-off jobs. Works so much better. Look at me yawning. And the reason I've been yawning is because I hadn't slept. I sleep so little. I sleep from like 11 to 3, and I am up. I was in the shower at 3 o'clock this morning getting done. Some Air Force jets flying in the sky. Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. But yeah, I was getting it done. I was up at 3 this morning. I kind of laid back down like 5-ish. Got like a 40-minute in and out nap while the TV was playing or something. But yeah, I am hella tired today. I gotta get some sleep. That drop in the kratom and coming off that creative stuff, you know, has some kind of withdrawal effects, and you just gotta go through that hot cold thing at night where your covers on your body and you're warm, but then if your arm's outside the covers, it'll be freezing cold. But it's your one arm. I'm still yawning. It's your one arm, and I'll be cold from here out and too hot from here up. So yeah, don't do creative. That's a bad thing. If you can manage it like once in a while, it's all right. But man, it's tough to balance. It's like having a cheat code, but you can't use it all the time because, well, you just can't. It's bad. But what else have I got on my plate here? Yeah, as far as insecurities, anything like that, like I'm kind of breaking out all that stuff. You know, I've kind of just got in my head like, look, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Just keep yourself in check. Make sure you know, Amber, my partner, make sure she's in check in the sense of making sure you're just honest with me, tell me everything that's going on. You know, everything that's happening. If you're happy, if you're unhappy, if you're thrilled, if you're not so thrilled, if you feel undriven. I heard some interview with Matthew McConaughey the other day, and he was saying, I just want, you know, I want to be somebody I would drink a beer with. And even though I don't drink beer, I get the whole reference, you know, like, and I guess that's what you want to be. But you also want your partner. You know, I think they put it in that interview, he was talking about partners and friends too. Any kind of relationship between two people. Like, I talked about Ashley Bruner, my friend who died the other day, and how brutally honest he was, and how refreshing and respectful that was, that he could tell you the truth. Because once you establish it, they're going to tell you the truth. And you feel like you got a partner for life, you know? Like, man, this guy, he's going to pull the best out of me. He's going to stay, he's going to keep on me, he's going to take me out behind the woodshed and whip my butt when I'm not doing right. He ain't going to be afraid to tell me. He ain't going to be afraid it's going to hurt my feelings, so I know he ain't lying. That's the kind of friend you want, and partner you want. Somebody to be truthful with you, and then all the little scatter parts, you know, like this, you know, one partner brings out the best in this partner, and you know, there's a lot of partners this partner ain't that good at, and same thing vice versa. So they kind of form one union that they bring out the best in each other. That's what you want in a partner. I like that. I dug that from Matthew McConaughey. Hey, the other day. That was pretty tight. Him and Chris Williams were talking. So I enjoyed the interview. If you hadn't seen it, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty decent. Also, my show on Netflix, Nobody Wants This. Adam Brody and I can never remember her name. Dak Shepard's wife, Kristen? I can't remember. But yeah, she's pretty hot. But her and Adam Brody are in that. So I've been watching some Adam Brody interviews lately. He seems like a cool dude. Yeah, just nothing much to him, but he just seems like a cool dude. And evidently he was popular on a show called OC. I don't know anything about that. But I like the show. If you haven't seen the show yet, it's about a shitska, which I've learned, a like blonde, non-Jewish woman, and she's dating ends up dating a rabbi, and he's, you know, well, like the Jewish community is kind of, I guess they frown upon, you know, I'm learning stuff. I guess they kind of frown upon, they call it a shitska. If the girl's not Jewish, they call it a shitska. So I was just like, well, that's interesting to know. And I didn't realize all the issues that people had, like being partners that are Jewish and non-Jewish. That's pretty enlightening. I didn't know that. Not enlightening in a good way. I hate y'all have those problems, but yeah, it's a new piece of information for me. I didn't know it was like looked upon that much. I'm trying to get my car out of the signal here. I didn't know it was looked upon that much, or as many things were looked upon about the Jewish and non-Jewish as far as relationships. So check that show out. Nobody Wants This. That's pretty good. And I've already talked about Cobra Kai. That's pretty good. I like that. If you're into Netflix shows. And I hear the movie The Gorge is good. I haven't watched that. I think that's on maybe Amazon or something. May check that out a little later too. But right now I'm trying to focus on work. I'm just driving home, so I was like, you know what? Since I'm driving home, I'm gonna get up here and make my YouTube video. I still gotta load the video from yesterday to put out today. So this will be like the next day after. So lagging a little behind. But I'm gonna keep hustling, keep pumping. That's what keeps you alive, hopefully. And man, I'm getting hungry, and I don't know what I'm gonna eat because I hadn't been eating right. With the kratom stuff, you know, kind of makes your stomach not so comfortable. So, but I did finally get a paycheck, which I've been without for quite a while, and I'm going to go put that in the bank. Oh, there's a gas car on the side of the road. Wow, gas car on the side of the road. Wonder what happened. He must have ran out of gas. That's what everybody hates, you know. They always say, I saw a Tesla on the side of the road. He must have ran out of electricity. No, the car is capable of breaking down. But they are. They are. I love my Tesla. Everybody knows that. Except I don't like the service center in Raleigh. Not the Glenwood. The Glenwood Center's good, but the Sumner Center, y'all are messed up. Y'all need some help. Man, I guess this might be a short one today because I don't really have anything else to talk about. I'm kind of busy working. About to get caught at the stoplight. Got to go to the bank, put some money in. But just try to be the best version of yourself, you know? Not only for you, but for the people you love. And all your friends, you know? Try to be honest with them as much as you ask for honesty from, you know, from them. You want to give it back to them at the same time. So, anyway, probably hadn't been that exciting of an episode. Not that any of my episodes are exciting. It's kind of just a way I just come up here therapeutically and just get stuff out into the world. You know, maybe my kids will watch it 20 years down the road and they'll be like, Dad had this problem. Here's how he handled it. Here's what he thought about it back then. But if so, hey, appreciate y'all watching my videos 20 years later. But all right, I'm gonna sign off now. It's like 12 minutes. That's good enough, right? Yeah. All right, so peace out, everybody. Be the best version of yourself. Believe in yourself, even though when you get up here I'm saying I can't believe in myself. It still works that way. All right, peace. Love y'all.